Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Some mornings I look through the sort of subjects that I could make a video on, and I'll pick two or three that look like, they might be of interest. Today I was completely overwhelmed. There are so many. In fact, so many I don't think I can make a video about them all. So I'm going to do some. But there was one in particular that grabbed my attention, that explains an awful lot and sort of pleased my sense of irony to a very high degree. And this is about a man called Yoel Roth, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yoel Roth is the censor, the ex-censor at Twitter before Elon Musk bought it. Now, Elon is one of these advocates for free speech, and so he doesn't like censors to begin with. But when you look at what Elon has released from Twitter, you must actually get up and salute Elon Musk, because he is opening the can of worms that was Twitter. He is shining a light on the filth of Twitter. And it does explain why the lefties, these wokerati, were so fond of the old Twitter, because don't think in any way that this guy would be alone. And this is why the left and the woke are so dangerous, because you have guys like this controlling the censorship on Twitter, and those left woke-tards and all the lefties in Hollywood who supported this were big fans of this man. And this man was one of the lowest of the low. He is someone who advocates gay sex with, let's just say, very young people. Let's look at this article and let's thank Elon for exposing the truth and shining a light into some of Twitter's darkest corners. It will be interesting to see what the likes of Mark Ruffalo or Whoopi Goldberg or Elton John make of this. They're the ones who have publicly declared that they're leaving Twitter, that Twitter's not a safe place anymore. So presumably meaning that it was a good place and it was a safe place before Elon took over. So it'll be interesting to see what their reaction to this is when, as we go into this, ex-Twitter censor Yoel Roth and his boyfriend are forced to flee their $1.1 million home after Elon Musk shared his thesis. Now, this is Yoel Roth wrote a thesis as part of a degree, and that thesis supported letting children use the gay hookup app Grindr. This guy is an advocate for children to be on, like, the likes of Grindr, which we all know is a, let's just say, adult to adult entertainment website that allows people to meet for the purposes of close physical contact. This guy is an advocate for getting children onto Grindr, and he was the censor for Twitter. Twitter, the safe place that all these Hollywood stars like, the safe place, yeah, where they could speak freely and know that they would not be drowned out by people on the right, people who, objected to the sexualization of very young people. So that's what Hollywood are. They're all peas. All these people are peas. They are pro Twitter, old school Twitter. They're pro this guy, and they're pro what this guy stands for. That's obvious, because now that it's not happening, they're all leaving. They're no longer interested because Twitter is no longer run by peas. Twitter's former censor has been forced to flee the $1.1 million Bay Area mansion he shares with his boyfriend after Elon Musk shared part of his thesis, which suggested letting children access gay hookup app Grindr. Yoel Roth, 34, and his partner Nicholas Madsen, 44, moved out of their 2-bed, 2-bath property in El Cerrito over fears for their safety. Yeah, because they suddenly realised that they're no longer safe, because people now know exactly what they are. They are predatory peas who are pushing for the normalisation of, let's just say, close personal contact with children. The tweet said to have sparked the move, saw Musk write, "Looks like Yole is in his favour of letting children being able to access adult internet services in his PhD thesis." And he shared a screenshot of part of the said document. Roll's thesis, written in 2016 while at University of Pennsylvania, saw him claim that many under-18s access the gay hookup app Grindr despite being too young to do so. He then suggested that an age-appropriate version of the app be created in order to offer support to LGBT youth, or as we know, call anyone under 18, children. And there's the bit of the app, and what's he saying? "I think I may have found the problem," says Elon Musk. "Can high school students ever meaningfully for content to having S with their teachers?" And Elon says this explains a lot. And he says, "Looks like Yole is arguing in favour of children being able to access adult internet services in his PhD thesis." Now, these are the people. They want children on Grindr. They want children on Grindr. And we know that they're wanting this not for the good of the children, but so that they can access children. That is what these people are. And now they're running and claiming, oh, they're scared. Oh, look, we're scared because of what Musk has done. No. You're scared because the truth has come out. The truth of what you are. Musk has shone a light on the darker places of your soul, Yole Roth, and you don't like it. You don't like the truth. And this is why you are in favour of censorship, so that you can censor things like this from coming out. You can censor the truth because you hate the truth. Because for you, the truth is truly awful, you despicable human being. During his time at Twitter, in his role of trust and safety, that's a joke, Roth had a huge sway in deciding which posts need to be removed, any that showed up for what he was. He also gleefully joked about upcoming meetings with FBI officials in the recently released Twitter files. The former trust and safety manager has become emblematic of what free speech fans say were the issues with Twitter censoring posts which went against the prevailing liberal orthodoxy in Twitter. News of his apparent dealings with the FBI sparked claims the social media network was in bed with the federal government, and with the initial tranche of files including requests from the DMC itself trying to remove unflattering tweets about Hunter Biden. They were deliberately covering up the truth about Hunter Biden, who is also, let's face it, he's a coked up pea, basically, and they don't want the truth coming out. They don't want that truth coming out because it goes against what they think is the correct worldview, especially when you've got a P like that. He is a P. He is advocating children on Grindr. There is no other word. And that is what is wrong with Twitter. And thank heavens, Elon has bought it and he is cleaning out the Aegean stables, because there is so much shit. He's having to change the course of a river to clean the crap out of that particular stable. And that's the first huge turd that's gone floating down the river, and he is running scared because of the truth. Now, when you have people like this running it, it's no wonder Twitter was the fetid shithole that it was. So thank heavens for Elon and the cleansing. But it doesn't just stop there. Because there's other story with Twitter, which I'll throw into this one rather than doing a separate video because it's only quick. Bing. Double standards. Talk about double standards. The latest Twitter files reveal how woke staffers, including Yole Roth, banned Trump but let Iranian Ayatollah call Israel a cancerous tumour, and had a Malaysian PM say that Muslims had a right to end the lives of millions simply because they were Muslim. This is the Malaysian Prime Minister saying this. That is anti-human rights, and Twitter let that stand, but banned Trump, who never claimed to want to do that to anyone. So it goes to show exactly the filth that Twitter was there. And also it indicates that we should be banning Malaysia from entering the human race, effectively, if that's the people they vote for, who want to see millions ended simply because of their religion. And that's no different from what Mr. H did for Germany in the Second World War. Anyway, I shall finish there and come up. But yeah, it goes to show you the double standards that were at Twitter. And remember, this is the kind of thing that these Hollywood woke wankers said was so good. And this was the side they were on. They were on the side of the fascists, and they were on the side of the peas. So well done, Hollywood. You're showing yourself up to what most people already think you are. And that is why a lot of them don't like censorship, the censorship being ended. They don't like Musk. Not because of anything personal with Musk, but because they're running so scared that the truth will come out. Because the truth for them will end them. Anyway, let's finish and come up. So Elon is finally showing up all these wokey leftard wankers for what they are. They're all peas. And these people in Hollywood, the wanktards that support them, of course they do. They're playing the same game. And all these people, I'm coming off Twitter because Elon's bought it. No, you're coming off Twitter because the truth will out. The awful truth that damages you so much. That shows people out there in the real world what the real you is. Never mind your persona of virtue signalling goodness. Scratch the surface and there's nothing but corruption and filth. And that's what you all are. And Elon is showing that. And that is what you cannot abide. You cannot abide the truth. Because the truth to you is like a cancer. Because it'll end your carefully crafted lives. Well, good. Carry on, Elon. 44 billion. Every cent was worth it. Keep exposing them. Keep showing them up for what they are. Because we all know most of them are filth. And don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you. I applaud you, Elon. Anyway, I shall finish there. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment. Please share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, never trust anyone, and goodbye.